Hello and welcome to
another fruitless attempt at a Let's Play.
Let's Play. Actually, we finished this one, so
yes,
we're gonna do good this time. Yeah, basically this is it's a new series I've been trying to put. It's a new series I've been trying to put together. I actually quietly introduced it a while back when we did the Marvel versus that Marvel game on the Wii U. I decided to call it It's Those Guys Play. You know, it's a new series I'm going to try to do. I'm not always going to do full playthroughs. I might, like, do certain games where we play, and, you know, it might be like the first half hour, not full gameplay, depending on the size of the game. So we did Golden Axe, relatively short game.
Because we figured, why not? Relatively
short game, we could, like, do it in one sitting, and, you know, it'd be fun to do. So I'm going to sit here and try to do this, this whole thing, and okay, I didn't look. But I figured, you know, it's probably a lot, not a lot. I didn't look, but there's probably a lot of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if there's a lot of Golden Axe Let's Plays on YouTube.
But there probably are if you look hard enough.
There's probably thousands of them, but I didn't bother to look, so I figured, I'll just do one.
By people who are better than us, but hey.
I mean, if they're out there, people probably haven't done it in a long time. Nobody's looking for them. So yeah, we decided to play Golden Axe, which
it's a timeless classic, I suppose.
You're seeing right in front of us, and I was actually kind of amazed that Connor here, you wanted to do this because
usually I stay away from beat 'em ups.
If you ask him to play a beat 'em up with you, he looks at you like you threatened to inject him with AIDS or something.
I don't think it'd be AIDS, but like someone.
It doesn't matter.
The best way to describe it is you talk to me like you were throwing a job contract in my face.
I'm just trying to make a metaphor, an exaggerated metaphor.
But enough about the background. Let's talk about the game. This is Golden Axe, beat 'em up, introduced on the Sega Genesis in 1989.
Yes, we're actually
basically the point of the game is this big guy named Death Adder has stolen the prince and the princess. Maybe it was the king and queen, and you have to go and basically have to go and get them back.
The king and the princess.
Yeah, the king and the princess. Death Adder has kidnapped them, and we have to get them back. Simple plot line. So, this is what you're seeing. This is the story of three people. They go by the names of...
two people and a dwarf.
Yeah. Two humans and a dwarf. The guy in the blue tights on the screen, his name is Axe Battler, later renamed Kane. I didn't look at his last name.
I got this guy like the worst name I've ever heard.
Axe Battler. He's like that.
He didn't even use an X.
I know. And the woman is an Amazon named Tyrus Flare. Her specialty is magic and
boobs.
Yes, boobs and ass. anyway, yeah. And Gilius Thunderhead, the dwarf, is the guy with the battle axe. He has the lowest level of magic, but his battle axe pretty much does all the damage.
And you can catch him in a few of the Sonic for Hire series.
For some strange reason. I have no idea what Machinima was up to. I don't follow their stuff.
But he has like a thing for ass wine. I don't know what ass wine is. I don't want to know what ass wine is.
He's probably talking about Tyrus.
So yeah. Anyway, what I didn't get is,
as you can see here, Nick was using magic. This is before I educated him on when to use magic and when not to use it, because magic conservation seems to be pretty important in this game, especially when you get to certain parts.
This guy stole your magic. Ah.
This guy, between stages, you get this guy you get this guy who steals your magic. I think that's an elf. I don't know.
These little blue things show up, and you got to kick their ass for magic potions.
Later on, there are green ones that give you health, but they only store like 1 point. It's pointless, but
and it gives you a little tells you what's going on through some narrative.
Like 2 or 3 sentences
between levels.
There are 8 stages in total, but I didn't know that when I first played this.
We're actually playing the version on the Sega collection for the
Ultimate
PS3
Genesis collection, because we do not own a Genesis. We actually had this on the Wii, but
it's just in pieces.
Yeah. How did it end up in pieces anyway? Did you like have a rage fit or something?
No, there was just a time when I was younger where I was curious about the insides of system controllers, and I used to like to take them apart a lot.
Yeah,
for the most part, I was able to put stuff back together just fine. But
there's some people in the world who can take something apart and know exactly where everything goes. You clearly are not one of them.
I used to be really good at it. I do the controller all the time, just out of fascination. And now, well, my Sega Genesis never recovered from that.
Yeah.
I also did it to a PS3 I had. Well, I actually had no choice with the PS3 that died because the disc was stuck in there and I couldn't get it
Oh my god,
out.
random people. And they have like weird, like, garbled screams, but that's like Genesis for you.
I like their little screams.
Genesis screams. Genesis voice acting.
Oh yeah, the Genesis sound chip was just horrible.
But the music was nice. As you can see here, I was playing as Tyrus. I was riding a dragon. Basically, you're gonna notice that I'm flawless when it comes to the dragon riding because, in my experience, keeping the dragon is always always saves your ass. As long as you don't lose it. You're gonna find that out later that me and Nick tried desperately to keep the dragon on screen.
Actually, they won't see that because this is all pretty. Actually, they won't see that because this is all pretty much done and edited.
Yeah. I'll be honest, we use save states. Nick feels dirty because of it.
That. Yeah, I only advocated save states for the purpose of the Let's Play. Otherwise, I would not allow such a thing to happen.
Yeah, I dare you.
I find it as blasphemy.
Yeah, I dare you to take this game on without the use of save states.
I'm sure in time I probably could have, but just for the
You can do it with
for the sake of the Let's Play, I allowed it.
I've seen him do it with Ninja Turtles 4. Super Ninja Turtles. Alright, this is the second boss fight of the stage.
That's what I really didn't like about these beat 'em ups on the Genesis. Like, for some reason, I mean, eventually they took that part out, but for some reason, like, you could hurt your partner. Like, what the hell is that?
It's like Streets of Rage.
That did cause somewhat.
Streets of Rage, you could throw your partner, but I think you also use your partner as a weapon in Streets of Rage, right?
It's pretty
anyway,
pretty dumb.
In the battles you saw, we were introduced to one of the most annoying enemies of the Golden Axe games, the skeleton. They're not so annoying in this one. They're still pretty annoying, but they don't really get annoying until Golden Axe 3 when they can actually block your attacks. That bothered me.
Man, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, they block your attacks in that one. They're pretty much 10 times more annoying in that game.
Well, I guess we'll find that out when we get to it.
If we ever get to it.
You know what I never got about is, like, this whole time when you're practicing the game, you're like, Gilius, you're picking, oh, he's a stronger character, he's a stronger character.
He is.
Yeah, and when we finally do the Let's Play, you pick the frickin' girl.
Yeah. I don't know why. I was feeling confident that night.
Yeah, we could have used Gilius since he was, like, the strongest character.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was on a Tyrus kick.
The only reason I didn't really pick him because I like the,
You like the man.
You are a boob. Because I like the, I just like swords, so that's why I ended up picking this guy.
I didn't know you liked swords.
I'm a sword guy.
I thought you preferred fists.
I like sword. No, because I don't have a big giant replica of Dante's sword from Devil May Cry in my room or anything like that.
I was not aware you liked swords. I thought you were just a collector.
So, yeah, basically, it's classic beat 'em up fair.
Alright, and this is a interesting concept. You jump, by the way, that bottom of the screen is a turtle face. This is the concept of jumping over cliffs. This took a while to get around because we suck at timing.
You have no idea how badly we messed this up before we got it right.
Yeah. Mostly Nick, because it requires timing. The best way to do it is just dash and then jump. To dash, you basically double tap a direction, and that's the way you go. And you start running.
I like when you like beat these chicks down, and it's like the position there, and it's like, yeah, give me that. All right, now get out of here.
And over here we, the game throws two big.
Here's these guys again.
Yeah, two big. I don't know what they are.
It's like, no, we're totally two different guys.
We could call them barbarians.
Change our order. Well, and the credits actually, well, not credits, but in game they actually tell you the name of it.
Yeah. Here usually names.
There's a cool concept you really just don't see anymore. So yeah, basically it's just going to the.
At this point, we lost the dragon, which bothers me. Which really
we got most of.
I like to keep the dragon. It's the only thing that could save my ass in this game. I am terrible at it.
Man, how many times do we have to redo this scene? Or this part.
We eventually did beat it, as you're gonna see. But it's just, when you try to apparently it's a universal curse, but every time someone tries to record something, it always goes terribly wrong.
I think that's probably why most Let's Players just use save states and stuff now.
Yeah.
Like, well, screw this, I'm not gonna get it right the first time. I'm pretty sure there's some out there who are really good at it.
Yeah, there's probably some people people out there who are like, I was born.
But
if you were, good for you.
They practice the game.
Clearly not.
They practice the game like 80,000 times before they actually record it, and I just don't have that kind of patience.
Keep in mind, the people who other people across the internet who Let's Play this game probably had like years of experience.
It's like, oh my god, get this guy off of me. Show him your boobs or something.
And then, Axe Battler. I don't like that name. Axe Battler beats the crap out of people when it's not when other people looks at Tyrus's boobs.
I'm gonna change my name to that. For now I'm gonna be Axe Battler.
Yeah, Axe Battler.
Maybe that's it. Axe Bat. Maybe I don't know. Is Battler like a Jewish name?
That'd be like if I called myself Mace Bruiser.
Mace Bruiser.
Mace Bruiser. Yes.
Max Powers.
Mace Bruiser. 2013. Controversy original. Don't steal.
Max Power. Don't use your real name. What's wrong with you?
That's not my real name.
Yeah, nice cover up.
It's really not my real name. I ain't gonna tell you my real name. Besides, who the hell's gonna watch this?
That's what's bugging me about YouTube. I was actually gonna do a video about this, but I think I'll just mention it here. It's like every once in a while when I go to comment on like a video now or whatever, or if I'm doing or upload a video, fuck, if I do anything on YouTube,
yeah, that bothers me.
it starts asking me, "Do you want to use your real name?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to use my real name. That's the whole point of this YouTube channel."
Honestly, I've gotten that option a couple times. I just ignored, but I don't think anyone really uses their real name.
Some people do. I just pass through it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't want to use my real name. So I have to, and it asks you, why don't you want to use your real name? And it gives you a list of reasons. And one is because this is a character. It's like, yes, it's a character.
But most people probably don't use their real names. They probably come up like a video game character's names.
I know some people like
I
they actually change the name of their YouTube channel, but it's still they don't use their. Some people use their real name. I'm like, oh god, that's
like there's someone on. I probably shouldn't mention any more names, but there's some people who change it to like a famous video game character.
Like the current title of our YouTube page is "Fuck You, We're Awesome."
And we're done with stage 3.
I like how just draw a big giant turtle on the map.
Yeah, I wonder who was the artist that took their time to do that. Oh, here he is, stage 4.
This is a giant.
You may be
bird stage.
You may be noticing that we're saving our magic. We have a very good reason for this.
Magic is pretty useless in this game.
Not really. It's not useless if you know exactly when and where to use it. Oh, that guy fell off the cliff. That's another thing I learned about. Before I played Golden Axe, I knew nothing about beat-em-ups.
I can't even throw the characters. I like this part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him.
In order to save our lives and our health, we kind of had
I'm gonna get him.
We had to go turtle on this.
Son of a bitch.
We basically had to turtle our way through this game.
I got you now. I'm coming for you. Fuck you.
It was a cheap method, but it worked.
I like this guy just keeps coming.
It's pretty abusable.
There's AI for you.
This
is like, damn it, we just died.
The AI was abusable. This was kind of fixed in Golden Axe 2 and 3, but not entirely. And here we are. We're introduced to more annoying-ass skeletons. I hate skeletons. Not only most enemies will hit you like a couple of times, you'll get knocked back, that's it. These guys will take out 2 bars of health. It's like, fuck. It's like, fuck you. I just want to move on.
It's like, what the hell?
Oh, I like this scene. See, right there.
Oh, it's so windy.
So Nick lost 2 bars of health. All because and there it is again. I got my ass comboed.
I really wish they'd make games like this again, just with like today's graphics. That'd be pretty cool.
I think Golden Axe is dead in the water at this point.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say a series like Golden Axe that much anymore because people aren't gonna play like these games.
It's not like Call of Duty.
They're like first-person shooters back then. They were everywhere. You have no idea.
Sadly, unlike these games, Call of Duty's probably not gonna go anywhere.
It used to be like all over arcades. You know, back when arcades were actually good instead of like a bunch of ticket vending machines, such as Deal or No Deal.
And this is a weird enemy. It's like a shadow.
I'm sorry, but if I go to your arcade, I'm using the finger quotations thing.
All right, look at this. Look at that great AI. All right,
if you go and there aren't that. Oops, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about this game. Is like you can like
sometimes
the character. There's something like Streets of Rage.
If you position the enemy right, and you're like, if I positioned one of those what are they called, henchmen on the ledge, and I was like standing right under them, right to the next to the ledge, I could wail on them, and they can't do anything about it.
You son of a bitch. Although the jump and slash method works pretty good in this game.
It doesn't really work all that well in Golden Axe 2. Still does, but enemies will hit you before you can get to them.
Still, it's pretty decent gameplay.
And here's the boss of stage 4.
What was the boss of stage 4? A freaking skeleton?
2 skeletons and a dark knight. It's not a knight. It's a barbarian.
Red, go up there and save you, I guess.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's not so bad with 2 people. With 1 person, it's damn near impossible. And this is where this was a situation where it's very wise to use the magic. Here you go. And that's why. Killed everybody. Boom.
See, what I liked about the second game over this one is you can use 1 magic bottle at a time if you want. That's in the second one. In this one, the more bottles you have, the stronger the magic attack's going to be. But in the second one, you can either do it 1 at a time, or if you hold the button down long enough.
Hey, look, we unlocked something.
I unlocked something on that thing, some interview.
I don't really watch this. Oh, look, garden gnomes. Yeah,
I got a trophy too.
I thought these guys were elves, not gnomes, but whatever.
No, they're gnomes. But yeah, so like basically in the second one, I liked it better where you can like adjust the strength of your attack, of your magic attack. Like this one, like you don't really have a choice.
And apparently, we were riding on a giant hawk, eagle. I don't know how that works.
A hawk with a town on its back.
Trying to think of a reference. All right, this part was really annoying.
This thing must be doing like damn fleas. Get off.
I hate doing this part in 1 player because I'm trying to force off all 3 skeletons off the cliff, and they keep knocking me off. Right, dragon. And this is an instance where I tried to keep the dragon as well as possible, and I did succeed, but it's just a pain in the ass. Because some of the enemies in this game are brutal. I found in a beat 'em up, you get surrounded, you're dead.
It's pretty much almost the end of the game, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cut this thing into 2 parts. I was really gonna have it 1 big long part, but I figured, nah, I'll just do it in 2.
Who wants to stay with them?
Because I don't think people really want to like end up. Some people do, but I don't know. The half-hour videos of gameplay don't usually do all that.
Oh, sorry. Hit you with the dragon fire.
So I think I'll do 2 parts or whatever. I don't know when I'm gonna put them up, but
now obviously, when I used the fire breath on some of the henchmen, they didn't come back. Sometimes you can off-screen enemies if there's like a. Sometimes you can off-screen enemies most of the time, but other times there's like a cliff.
Oh, great, not these guys.
These guys are annoying. Try this on 1 player. You need the dragon.
Oh, I missed. Oh. On your knees. Yeah, give me some. Get out of here.
I don't know how you got so lucky. I can never pull off that combo with them.
You gotta come at like a certain angle.
And the guy on the left didn't come back because he fell off the cliff.
You gotta learn how to like exploit hitboxes.